Would it shock you to learn that everything you've been told about men your entire life is totally wrong? Well, let me ask you. Are you committing the top 5 man mistakes that cause 99% of men to pull away, grow distant, and even leave? Listen carefully and nod your head if you've been guilty of any of these, ever. You get jealous and possessive and maybe even come a little unglued when he wants a boys' night out or time to himself. You push and push and push for a commitment. Holy pressure, ladies. You overshare too early and even confess your feelings immediately after a date. You turn into a stage 5 clinger and call him 3 times a day to just check in. You go from 0 to wound tight in a heartbeat. Hey, we all have that potential. If you're nodding your head and thinking, oh shit, that's me, then without even knowing it, you could be driving away the man of your dreams, maybe even your future husband. And you couldn't possibly catch all the warning signs if you have no clue what you're looking for. You know what's worse? You don't even know what went wrong, so you feel powerless to fix it. And you don't want to look back in 10 or 20 years and bitterly regret your love life and wished you'd asked for help earlier. Asking for help isn't that easy. I get it, believe me. But if you're failing in the love department with one loser after another, or maybe it's been a long time and you're ready to put your heart on the line again, or if you're in a rocky relationship that's borderline broken, you're in for a surprise that could change everything. You're about to discover my coveted seduction secrets and find out what men actually want from women. And I'll give you a hint. It's so not what you read in magazines like Glamour and Cosmo. Click-worthy articles like 10 things you should say to a guy to make him yours and how to be a total man magnet may sound like the cure-all you need to solve your dating woes. But remember the last time you followed a step-by-step guide from a magazine? You ended up ignoring your instincts, trying to act like someone else, and ignoring a dozen red flags, just because you thought you found the quote-unquote one. Unfortunately, the one was actually a player who killed your mojo and crushed your confidence. If you consider yourself to be unlucky in love, stick around. This is totally for you. And if you watch to the end, I'm going to tell you how you can use neuroscience to leverage the way every single man's brain is wired. So you can make any guy fall crazy in love with you and only want you as his partner for his entire let's get old together life. I know, that's a big freaking promise, ladies. Oh, and by the way, don't be intimidated by neuroscience. It's easy to understand, tap into, and use if you understand how men are wired. Stick with me, you'll see what I mean. I gotta warn you, and I mean this seriously, don't use my secrets on any man, even just to see if they work. You could totally end up messing with the guy's mind, body, and heart, which is so not cool. So please, use what you're about to learn for good, not evil, okay? All right, now that we got that out the way, let me officially introduce myself. I'm Amy North. So why am I dangling this dusty-ass book of dating and relationship advice above an open flame? Because I'm burning the rule book that has totally effed up your love life. And after helping nearly 2,000 women attract the man of their dreams, I felt I earned the melodramatic right of burning the damn book in public. Thanks for that. Phew. Okay, moving on. So most of us have been confused about men, relationships, and what it takes to actually find and keep a man. I mean, honestly, it's cliche, but don't you sometimes feel like men are from another planet? An orbit where they speak some weird language, a language you never learned and definitely don't understand? And when your guy pulls away and you have no clue why, it totally messes with your mind and leaves you wondering, what the hell just happened? Did I say or do something wrong? You find yourself wishing men came with a user manual, one you could tuck in your purse for those mind-boggling moments when you have no clue what's up with him. By the end of this video, you won't need a manual or book. Not anymore. I believe you deserve a relationship with a great guy. A guy that's hot as hell and makes you laugh instantly. A guy who looks at you like there's no other woman in the universe. And believe me, this isn't just some rom-com fantasy. It does exist in real life. I've seen it, I've lived it, and I've helped women like you make it happen. Wouldn't it be a huge relief to know what men are communicating with their silences, their words, and their body language? Everything from that hot, lusty look that draws you in to the dreaded icy stare that pushes you away. And what about that bored look that makes you question everything? And when it's really bad, can make you wish the ground would open up and swallow you whole. And ladies, how about those famous guy words? Nothing, and I don't know. You know the drill. You ask, what's wrong? Nothing. What are you thinking about? Nothing. How do you feel about it? I don't know. Delivered with that moody, almost annoyed and distant vibe that makes you want to shake him or scream or both. But instead of shaking him, you end up apologizing and taking the responsibility for his ambivalence. Well, I've had enough of the worrying, wondering, and insecurity. Haven't you? Believe me, you can attract and keep the man of your dreams. You just need two things. One, you need to understand his deepest and most wild hidden desires better than anyone. This isn't as tough to pin down as you've been led to believe, but obviously, it's not as simple as he's thinking about sex. And the second thing you need to understand, the biochemical needs and impulses behind every single man's behavior. I'll show you how to make him crave you every single day, whether he's busy at the office or hanging out with his boys. Ladies, trust me, it's not as difficult as you probably think it is. Now, pay close attention because there's another secret language of seduction. I don't talk about it often, but it's incredibly powerful. Men don't even realize when the secret language is used on them because it's almost as if they've inhaled an aphrodisiac. I'm dead freaking serious. They respond to it every time. It is so predictable. So you're probably wondering, why is Amy telling me about a secret language of seduction? What's her MO? Great question. My number one mission in life is to help women stop apologizing and ultimately replace the broken rule book with my tried and tested seduction secrets. Secrets I've cultivated through my career as a relationship coach, along with my experience helping nearly 2,000 women attract dudes around the globe. These are Amy-approved insider tips, tricks, and techniques you can use immediately to find and keep any guy. I don't care about your age, your boob size, your IQ, your weight, your bank account, your insecurities, your baggage. Hell, we've all got baggage. It doesn't matter if you're single or coupled, if you're in a series of relationships, just one, or you've never been serious with a guy in your life. It doesn't matter. You might feel like you don't have what it takes to attract the kind of man you dream about, one who will captivate your body, mind, and soul. You feel stuck using the same old rules, ones that didn't work then and definitely aren't working now. And it's okay. Actually, it's more than okay, because it's never too late and you're never too old, too heavy, too thin, too awkward, too insecure, too whatever to rewrite your story. The only thing that matters is that you act on your primal instincts, the ones pushing you to fix what feels broken. Because you are not broken. You're just stuck, repeating the same broken behavior patterns. And you know that definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same bad results? It's time to stop the insanity. Can I get a hallelujah? Good. Thought so. Okay, you're not alone. Let me tell you about my college roommate, Nikki, and the first date from hell she was on recently. So, the last time we got together, Nikki was not her usual vibrant, funny self. She finally confessed that while she still loves her work, she's one of those A-type, super-driven career women. Anyway, she confessed she's lonely. More than anything in the world, she wants to meet a guy who wants a long-term relationship and life together. The weekend before, she'd been on a disastrous date. The guy had asked her, prior to the date, if she had any food allergies. Yeah, she says, papaya. I know, kind of random, right? Anyway, the dude ended up taking her to Papaya King. Can you believe that shit? As you can imagine, the date went downhill fast. Nikki told me she'd been saving an ad for some high-end dating service. It made her feel like she had a backup plan. If all else failed, a matchmaking service would pull through and deliver a handsome man straight to her front door. Wouldn't that be lovely? So, after the loser date with the papaya guy, she called the matchmaking service. The reason she was so bummed when we chatted? She never thought her last resort would cost $1,000 a month. Yep, $1,000 a month. Nikki does not have an extra $1,000 a month to throw at her dating service. That's a bowl of crazy flakes. I felt sick for her. I've known Nikki a long time, and she was borderline depressed. But I decided a while back I was not going to share my relationship and dating seduction secrets with my friends. I mean, I'm a relationship coach, and no one wants their girlfriend going all psychoanalyst on them, dishing out unsolicited advice and acting like a know-it-all. Without thinking, I just blurted it out. Nikki, stop. I know how to fix this. After explaining everything to her that I've been telling you, I shared my inner Marilyn technique with Nikki to help boost her confidence and finally see herself as the gorgeous woman she really is, the kind of woman that commands attention when she walks by. I made her promise to test it out next time she was around a guy she was into. Now, This isn't where I tell you some bogus story about how Nikki is now married, expecting her first baby, living happily ever after, blah, 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 barf. No. I will tell you that Nikki used the inner Marilyn technique I taught her on a recent date with this adorable baseball player named Sam. The best part? It worked. Sam was 100% hooked on Nikki and couldn't stop smiling at her with that goofy, I think I'm in love grin the entire date. Sam invited Nikki to a concert next weekend to hear one of his all-time favorite rock bands perform. But that's not all she called to tell me about. Nikki told me I have to share my system with women who need it, women like her and women like you. I call this breakthrough online course the Devotion System. There has never been a course laid out like this before. It covers everything. That means it doesn't matter if you're an attractive 20-year-old, an overweight 40-year-old, or a retired 50-year-old, if you're single, married, or in a rocky relationship. None of that matters because this unusual system will work in any situation. And I guarantee from the bottom of my heart that you have never seen anything like this before. In the Devotion System isn't a complex online course that you'll be pouring through for hours. It's so weirdly easy to learn and use that it'll become second nature to you. And all you'll have to do is sit back, relax, and watch as a man's heart melts with the purest form of love and attraction for you. To give you a better understanding of what this course covers, here's a short preview of some of the things you'll learn. Uncover how my love buzz mindset will make him wish, need, and crave you so intimately that he'll fantasize about walking down the aisle with you, and he won't stop loving you, even long after you say, I do. Discover my language of love technique. These words will convince him that you are the only woman in the world that he'll ever want to be with. Once you unleash this secret language on him, he'll enthusiastically see you as his soulmate, his dream, and his most prized possession. Ever want to know what a man thinks about you? I'll teach you how to read a man's mind and know exactly what he's thinking just by looking at his body language. Learn my forever attraction tactic that will stir up feelings of pure lust and sexual desire within any man anytime you want. It doesn't matter if you've just met him or you've been in a relationship for 20 years. This dead simple technique will work on any guy. Do you feel men lose interest in you quickly? Learning my cat string concept will not only make him chase you, but it'll have him coming back for more and more. I'll teach you exactly how to tell whether a man is a player or true husband material within 5 minutes of meeting him. Think how much heartache this could have prevented in the past. Are you worried that you're not attractive enough, that your shyness or low self-esteem will get in the way? Do you think that he won't find you sexy or that you need to lose 10 pounds before putting yourself out there? My inner Marilyn technique will not only have men drooling over you, but you'll start to see yourself differently too. Remember my player ex-boyfriend named Charlie, the guy I dated for over a year? I used my monogamy message on him, and it forced him to completely forget about any other woman and to pour all of his attention, love, and desire on me. And I did it by just saying a few simple lines to him. You'll learn this too. And do you know what technique I used on Derek to make him fall to his knees and beg me to be with him again? Well, I used my secret love refreshment line on him, and it made him regret and hate himself for ever cheating on me. I had Derek wrapped around my finger almost instantly. So if you have an ex that left you for whatever reason, then my love refreshment line will have him crawling over broken glass to get one last chance to be with you again. Are you scared that your boyfriend won't ever propose to you? If you want him to stop dragging his knuckles on the floor, to be a man, and to devote his entirety to you, then you need to use my marriage maker line. Once you say this to him, he won't even second guess his love and passion for you, and he'll be gushing about how he can't wait to spend the rest of his life with you and love every minute of it. Want to know how to drive him wild between the sheets? Use a few of the ridiculously easy tactics I've created to get him to reach his boiling point. It doesn't matter how long you've been in a relationship with a man, because once you master this secret, he will be fantasizing sexual thoughts about you and only you. Do you hate it when a man ignores your calls and texts? Use my phone frenzy technique to make him start blowing up your phone just to hear the sound of your voice. Picking up his call will be the best part of his day. Now, I could go on for hours and hours about what's covered in the Devotion System course, and I still wouldn't be scratching the surface. And yes, this stuff has worked shockingly well for the hundreds of women who have already used my secret technique. And here's what a fraction of them have to say. Hi Amy, my name is Jessica. You probably don't remember this, but like 6 months ago, I emailed you a couple times and signed up for your program. Well, after that, I gave a few of your techniques a try. like the stuff about texting and your love buzz mindset. And honestly, they worked like magic. Long story short, I had met this amazing guy just over a year ago. At first, he wouldn't really give me the time of day. He said he wasn't looking for a relationship and just kind of ignored my messages. But as soon as I tried some of the stuff you teach in your course, he began calling and texting me out of the blue, asking me out on a date. At first, I was kind of skeptical, like, is this guy for real? Is he just playing me? But it's been about 4 months now that we've been dating, and I've never felt so loved in my entire life. I feel like I'm living in a dream world. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you and say thanks again. And here's a voicemail I got the other day.
Hi, Amy. This is Jennifer Walker. I just wanted to leave you a really quick message. I'll be honest here. After being divorced for a few years now, in my late 40s and was starting to feel like the best of my days were behind me, I found I was getting myself so depressed, was feeling like I wasn't amounting to anything or even feeling appealing to anyone. So I came across your course, did it, and what a change. Everything improved for me. Now I find I can connect with men with confidence. They now take notice of me, and I've taken up dancing classes. I'm flirting and being flirted with, something I haven't experienced since my 30s. I'm going on dates and having fun. I wanted to say thank you for making me feel young again. You've reopened my world, Amy.
So now I have to ask you one question. Are you ready? Are you ready to make men around you flirt with you and pursue you? Are you ready to find yourself a man that is a complete package and have him fighting tooth and nail to be with you? And are you ready to have him commit and open himself up to you in ways you've never thought possible? Since you're still here, I'm going to assume the answer is yes. To keep up with my costs, I usually charge $310 for the devotion system. And even at that price, I had a huge lineup of women dying to get access. And keep in mind, with the kind of powers this course will give you, I'd be crazy and stupid to sell it for any less. But I have to admit something awful and embarrassing to you. The system I sold at $310 wasn't even complete yet. In fact, the system was only half done, and I still had to literally fight women off because access was so limited. But the great news is, I've since completed the entire course with my most powerful, persuasive, and seductive secrets, and I'm relaunching this course on a very special promotion right now. So, you aren't going to be paying $310 for this course. You won't have to pay $200 for this course. And in fact, you won't even have to pay $100. If you buy my course during my special relaunch event, which is happening right now, you will get everything you see here for just $49.50. That's right, you will get all of this for a one-time payment of $49.50. That's a colossal 84% savings. And the only catch is that this price is only available for a limited time. If you come back tomorrow and see the price of my program has gone back to its regular price, then do not come asking me for the reduced price. You won't get it. But there's more, because since I want you to desperately try the devotion system so badly, I'm even willing to give it to you for free. You heard me. This is how it works. Scroll down and click the Add to Cart button to immediately begin using these incredibly persuasive and alluring secrets, and watch as men begin showing you the attention that you've always wanted. And if over the next 60 days you don't notice my course working for you, if men don't start treating you like their most prized possession, and if men aren't committing to you in a way that you want, I'll give you all of your money back without asking you a single question. How's that for a guarantee? Not only are you getting access for an insanely low price, but if you aren't happy with your results, all you have to do is send me an email and get 100% of your money back. All of the risk is on me, so I strongly suggest to click the Add to Cart button below before my offer ends. And the entire system is available immediately after you sign up. There are no shipping fees, no waiting around for the mailman to deliver a package. Just register and access this online course right now, even if it's 2 a.m. and you're in your nightie. And if you're still on the fence, I have 3 incredible bonuses that'll sweeten this already insane deal. Buy today, and you'll be getting my textual chemistry bonus worth $29.95. Here you will learn texting secrets that'll make a man crazy with lust and desire for you, just by sending him a few short lines. These little-known text messages access the impulsive part of a man's mind and compels him to not only write you back, but make him want to call you and ask you out as soon as humanly possible. If you want a man to feel an addictive cocktail of love for you just by using your smartphone you have in your pocket right now, then Textual Chemistry is an absolute must-read. This $29.95 bonus is free with the purchase of the Devotion System today. Next, you'll be getting my Make Him Loyal Forever bonus, worth $35. Here you will learn ways to make sure that once you land the man of your dreams, you'll be able to make him feel so devoted, faithful, and loyal to you that he won't dare look at another woman. If you've been cheated on before, then you know how badly it hurts. But once you learn the secrets I reveal in this program, your man will experience a kind of love that lasts a lifetime. You will never have to experience anxiety and fear of having a broken heart, because now your man will never be unfaithful to you. This $35 bonus is free with the purchase of the Devotion System today. Finally, you'll also be getting the Finding Your Soulmate online bonus, worth $19.95. The man of your dreams might be out there, but you just haven't met him yet. Some men are just so valuable that they have to meet women online since they're always busy with work and travel. And the only way you can meet these high-quality men is by dating online. In this bonus, I'll teach you exactly how to find these men and what to message them so that they become so intrigued by you that they'll have no choice but to want to meet you. This $19.95 bonus is free when you purchase the Devotion System today. So that's 3 amazing bonuses when you register today. Now, if you don't take advantage of my promotional offer, you would be paying over $394 for this entire course, including all of these incredible bonuses. But again, since I'm running this special promotion, you get everything for just $49.50. I have to warn you that this offer won't last forever. Once a few more women sign up at this reduced rate, I will have to increase the price back up to $310, or my business partner will be furious with me. So, if you're watching this video right now, that means this offer is still available to you. If you don't act now, you might lose out on the chance to access this course at my $49.50 price forever, and your spot will be given to another woman. So here's the way I see it. You really just have 2 options. Option 1, you leave this page and you think about it. You can keep waiting, hoping, and struggling with men who pull away or lose interest. If you're okay with that, if you don't mind having all the guys in your life grow cold and pull away just as you fall head over heels, then you can take option 1 and hand over your spot to some other woman and continue down the frustrating, lonely road you've been on. Or you choose option 2. You can take action and end the cycle of heartbreak for good. You click the Add to Cart button and you enroll in the most powerful and persuasive course known to womankind. You'll be able to use these simple psychological techniques on men and have them chase you, fight over you relentlessly, and devote themselves to you for as long as your heart desires. Even if this course doesn't work for you, which it will, you can email me for a 100% refund. Every single cent will be given back to you, no questions asked. This entire course will not only work rapidly for you, but it's ridiculously easy to use. Some women I know have scanned through the course only once and have experienced life-changing results almost instantly. And honestly, if you're thinking about leaving this page and closing this window, then you risk experiencing the worst regret of your life, and you'll be constantly asking yourself, what if? What if you were able to learn something that would change the way you approach men forever? What if you could have met the man of your dreams, the man you want to spend the rest of your life with, the man you want to have children with? What if you missed out on a love that lasts a lifetime by simply not taking this offer? And worse yet, what if you lived a life full of more heartbreak, more pain, more nights spent alone, staring at the ceiling, and wondering why you can't find a man that you truly desire? I desperately do not want this to happen to you, because as you know, I know exactly what it feels like, and it simply does not have to be this way. Because all you have to do to get started is enter your email address below and click the Add to Cart button. You can begin my online course right now and learn exactly how to fill a man's body with feelings of joy and obsession for you. And you'll learn how to fill his brain with thoughts of romance, desire, love, and even marriage to you and only you. Using this simple and weird trick will make you one of the most attractive, radiant, and desirable women he'll ever meet. He'll be addicted to the very idea of you, and he'll feel strong impulses of lust whenever you're within arm's reach. Just imagine how amazing it'll feel once you have this kind of power over a man. This kind of power that puts you in control of your love and relationship. All you have to do is click the Add to Cart button. Just imagine being able to drive him wild with desire whenever he sees you. He'll become so consumed by you that his mind will race with thoughts of asking you to marry him, taking you on a romantic honeymoon in Paris, and saying, I love you, forever and always. It can be this easy if you just get started now by clicking the Add to Cart button. Remember, You have a full 60 days to test out my program and see for yourself how incredible it is. So, what do you have to lose? If you don't like it, you can get all of your money back with a simple email. And ask yourself, haven't you seen how some women have no issue getting men to commit to them, while other women only find inconsiderate jerks or unattractive losers? It isn't because they're more beautiful or more intelligent, it's simply because they're saying and doing the right things. Even you can learn everything these women are doing by simply clicking the Add to Cart button below and getting started. Now look, I could go on for hours about the benefits of my system, but the only way you're going to find out is if you try it for yourself. So please, please, please click the Add to Cart button and I'll see you inside. And I can't wait for you to share with me your exciting story of how you met the most incredible man you've ever dreamed of just by using my system. See you on the other side. Still not convinced? Here's what women around the world are saying about the devotion system. Chelsea M. from over in the UK says, Amy, I have to admit, I was really skeptical about your program. But since you had a money-back guarantee, I decided to take the plunge. I am so glad that I did. It's only been a few weeks since I completed your program, but the psychological strategies you've taught me have completely transformed the way I interact with men. I no longer have to chase them down for attention and dates. They come to me now. I feel like it's only a matter of time before I find the right man. My only regret is not finding your program sooner. Anyway, thank you so much. This is one of my favorites. Not sure of this lady's name, but she says, Amy, you are my savior. Your program was the eye-opener I needed. You rock. Thank you for making such a great program. And here's one from Courtney, who says, Hi Amy, my name is Courtney. I've been with the same guy for about 8 years. Just a few short years ago, things began changing in our relationship. I just felt like the spark wasn't there anymore. He wouldn't hold my hand, he wouldn't kiss me as often as I'd like, and our sex was, well, we weren't having sex. I was terrified that he might have left me, but as luck would have it, I stumbled across your website and decided to take your course. And wow, I was doing everything wrong. After just watching a few of your videos, it dawned on me how many things I was doing that actually pushed him even further away. Once I corrected all of these mistakes and did what you recommended, things started to turn around, and our connection grew stronger by the day. I mean, it didn't happen overnight, but our relationship is amazing now. And believe it or not, he proposed to me last week. Haven't been able to stop smiling since. Sending you lots of love from down in San Diego. Thanks again, Amy. Bye. And here's another email from a lady in the Netherlands. She didn't want me to use her real name, but she wrote me to tell her story. How's it going, Amy? I just wanted to write you to tell you about my amazing story and to personally thank you. About a year ago, my boyfriend broke up with me and I was devastated. I know everyone's had their heart broken, but for me, this was different. I fell into a deep depression because, well, I missed him so much. I really did think that he was my soulmate and that we were going to get married. Needless to say, the breakup blindsided me and I was shattered. A few weeks later, I discovered your program and signed up. And Amy, you don't know who I am, but I feel like you literally saved my life. Because what you taught in your program has worked wonders. I was able to get my ex to call me, apologize to me for ever letting me go, and he begged to have me back in his life again. I simply couldn't believe how well your techniques worked. If you ever have free time and are close by, girl, I owe you dinner. What happens if I decide the program isn't for me and want to take you up on your 100% money-back guarantee? Like I said, getting a refund is easy. All you have to do is email me at amy@amynorth.com and ask me for a refund, and I'll send you a simple form asking for your name, email address, and ClickBank receipt number. Once you fill out this form, we will process your refund right away. Even in the extremely unlikely event that you can't get a hold of me to process your refund, ClickBank has your back and you can contact them directly to get your refund. I'm over 50 years old. Will this program work for me? Yes, the psychological strategies I share in my program work for absolutely anyone. It doesn't matter if you aren't thin, pretty, and particularly all that charming. Once you learn and master these secret techniques, you'll be able to make yourself 10 to 15 times more attractive to men. When will I receive my product? Once you click the Add to Cart button below, you are literally less than 5 minutes from accessing the entire Devotion System online course. This means you can start the process of finding and keeping a man right away. Do you offer personal coaching? Yes. If you are interested in signing up for personal coaching, just simply go to www.amynorth.com/coaching and you'll find all the details there. How do I view the product, and will it work for Mac, PC, iOS, Android? My program is fully compatible with all devices. All the ebooks in my program are in PDF format and can be read on any device. The audio version of the program is in MP3 format and is also compatible with all devices. If you need any assistance accessing my program, just email me at amy@amynorth.com and I'll be more than happy to help you. What else do I need to know? Nothing. You just need to enter your email address in the box below and click the big yellow button to start the process of making yourself ridiculously attractive to men. If you still have questions about my program or about your specific situation, feel free to email me. My email address is amy@amynorth.com. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching this video and all the best. See you on the other side.